Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. Yeah.
They beat all those Voidwoken. Well, I'm impressed.
That is quite a few void woken. I can't remember if I need this or if I want to sell this or what. Large. Probably just going to sell because it's less hassle for me to deal with. Honestly, I should go sell things at some point. Also, that's a bunch of explosive mines. Shit. So, still going this way. We need to go. But we also need to go up north. Please don't step on any of the lines. Good. Let's see if I can do this properly. Probably not.
Four deer stand in formation near a crumbling altar. Three stags, fawn-coloured and hearty, gaze cloudy-eyed at a great black skeleton glowing an eerie green.
Now.
No. Now.
The three fawn-coloured stags shake their antlers. The clouds clear from their eyes.
Huh?
What? Where are we?
You, vermin. Always treading where you are least wanted. Enough!
So hey, guess who we have help from? We have help from the deer. Who have no armor though. Well, that's unfortunate. He's facing that way though, which is just a problem and a half for himself. Then we have the red. But first thing first, we need to you want to try that? You fiend. Still gonna complain about that, but oh well. It's supposed to be on our scale bar, not on this one. Besides, I can't even come source. Interesting. But I'm sorry to follow up on source. But I could use, you know, that. And you want... No, I'm not gonna really use that one. But mine will make it more sense. Then where you go?
Glory is mine! Glory is mine!
But he's not dead yet, man. How can glory be yours if he's not dead yet? And those, I don't know. Cute. Ooh, sorcerer. High quality earth essence. I think I have the earth essence I need. I just need that mutton chop, which... Hell if I know. Like I have earth essence, yes. I also have source orbs. Then because it doesn't... Nope, doesn't stack with source orbs. Of course it doesn't. And you, oh god, your inventory makes me... Yeah, that's gonna take a little while. Alright, we can... Can we identify that yet? No, we can't. Ivan, why is your lore mastery not up now? Sad. What's a high deal?
You see that thing there? It tried to do something. I guess I don't know what. Someone saved us just in the nick of time.
Okay.
My head aches. And I'm so hungry. You look nice and meaty and delicious and chewable.
God, the deers are gonna eat me.
What did that thing do to us?
And then my favorite one.
Did you see it? The greenly bad tried to do bad things, and we escaped away. Glad that greenly bad thing is only bones now. Glad that greenly bad...
The stag nuzzles you, its soft,
Oh,
downy
yeah,
snout
apparently
pressed into your
Beast
side.
has to talk to them because Beast.
Snuggle friend, thank you, on the double.
Snuggle friend.
Is it really dead? I feel I've got a tumbleweed where my thinker nut used to be.
Thinker nut.
If you hadn't come when you did, I might be like that thing. Thank my lucky antler you came when you did.
I don't mean to fawn, but without you, that thing would have... Well, I don't know. But I'm glad I didn't find out. I feel like I could eat a whole bloody cow. I don't feel like myself.
Best uncle.
That's uncle. Why was we touch the thing?
The ancient altar before which the deer crowded sits stark in the dappled forest light. Something about it draws you in. It seems to...
Poke.
The air stirs, as though someone had appeared and taken a seat upon the altar. A voice rises around you, its source unclear. Fractured whispers surround you. Hurry. The altar lies in...
Trying to think, did I get all the altars or not yet? Shit. Sorting through this is pain. question is, do I want to go over here? Towards the mill, or do I want to go downhill? Okay, go back towards the chicken coop. But I think firstly we're gonna go this way. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? Save. Dude, where's the horrible place at? Right about in here. That place sucks.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth.
We could go talk to the elves. Not that I really want to go talk to the elves. But it's a bit death foggy down there, doesn't it? Let's see, which path was it? This one? No? Huh. We're being attacked by assassins around here somewhere. Apparently I can't remember where the path was. Well, maybe this is it.
Something isn't right here.
Found you.
Could be an ambush.
The curtain drops, your eyes. Shadows to shadows.
Ha!
Also for
No
F6,
shadow
let's
can
put that
eclipse the
skill.
spouse of the sun.
So have lizard assassins hiding in places. Lovely.
So many tales, so many memories buried in the soil.
Okay, my problem though is they have turned invisible at the start of combat, which is unfortunate for me. Hi, by the way. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's lovely. However, let's apply ruptured tendons. And enter. So, what are you gonna do? I think that's illegal. I don't think you're allowed to use. Yeah, that has a set turn cooldown. That's illegal. Just only I'm going to turn invisible again. You stop adding that to my skill bar. F6. Now, power mode cheese up there. Otherwise, I could easily go up there and set everything on fire. Which is slightly tempting. What? Where's the other one, though? Okay, so there's you uphill. Several other ones that I don't know where they're at, though.
Show yourself.
I'm confused. Oh, hi. That's not good at all. Bang. Tactical retreat. And flight sacrifice. Energy. And get rid of that damn thing. So what we have, that's a lot of physical armor. Still not over that one I want to me. However, beyond this should we fail him?
Prepare yourself.
Release the fart cloud. See, your turn's coming up, yours is now. Is there another one somewhere? Okay, so what are we got? 178. Denied. I'm 62, eh?
Show yourself.
That works. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Yo. Drennan. Ow. Laser ray. Hi. Found those you guys are too close. Okay, sorry, Rose. This might hurt a bit. Well, that could throw everyone's physical armor. Well, Parmo says you're gonna take effect from the fire cloud or from the blood. Apparently from the blood. But they didn't give him any buffs, though. Oh, well. Still decent in damage. I should bring those back. So, not enough to really do that, sadly. But enough to blind me to. Whose turn is next? The snipers. Snipers not with a problem though. That's why Lowe's less likely to die.
I'll yield to none.
Well, yeah, you might want to kill. Just stop poisoning.
I'm ready.
Let's see what to do about you. Low on physical armor. These. Good mosquito swarm. Or I could just, you know, summon you or you. Or I could just get buffs to everything. fast. Okay, rupture tendons. Cargo nets, but do I want to move nets or do I want them not to move? That's the question. Well, if you can't attack,
Yield to none!
that'll help. What's he gonna do? Opportunity. Wait. Would it require a sorcerer to be able to use Black Shroud? Yes. That's concerning that they have Source Scouts. Then I can't see where they're at. Ah, jeez, all the way over there. Oh, I knocked that one. That works. Then what you got for me? You can't see because you are... No, you're not blinded, you're just... Yeah, the stupid cloud. Ricochet. Ow. How much else you could do here? I mean, you could fortify those. Target's outside though. Fortify beast. Also taking damage. With lightning cloud of F6. Oh, that's dick bag. Not just for that. Now you're taking this over. And you can't really do anything. Then knock. Still can't really do anything because can't see past this potion. Stab. More stab.
Prepare yourself!
Into the dark with you. These were true House of Shadows assassins. No match for a prince of the House of War, of course.
Well, that was unfortunate. But where'd the bodies go? I wished to loot them. The bodies have somehow disappeared, though. And that's unfortunate. Well, so much for the loot. Oh wow. Save. And let's go to Stone Garden. Yay, Stone Garden. Stop running that skill though. Jeez, can you keep my skills where they're supposed to be? No, I can't. I definitely can't.
Look who's come to join. Oh, but you do get around, don't you?
Apparently.
He takes a satisfied sniff and rubs his hands together. His lips stretch into a mischievous smirk.
When it comes to graveyards, I'm a kid in a candy shop. All sorts of goodies and gewgaws for the taking. And a bit of rousing conversation. If you know what to dig, that is.
Uh-huh. Since he's being so coy. You know he's an necromancer.
Coy? Why, I don't know what you mean, handsome. I'm as transparent as a spring sea.
He presses a forefinger against his chin and hums.
You're a savvy one. I must confess, I'm not just here for random baubles and whatnot. There's something my heart, such as it is set on.
So why is that?
Well, that's the gold-plated question it is. I dare say you'll enjoy this story.
Oh, well,
Somewhere in this graveyard lies an object of tremendous power. Or so the legends say, anyway.
Of course they do.
Belonged to a family buried near here. The Surreys. I've been reading up on them. An ancient clan of eccentrics and oddballs. Fascinating people, truly. Old Joanna was the last. The poor dear. Had no money, no children, just this incredible heirloom passed down to her through the generations. Problem is, no one knows what this object is, only that it's an astounding piece of work. Seems Joanna took its secrets to her grave, rather literally.
His coy grin freezes.
It's worth the trouble.
Hours spent on scholarship are never hours wasted.
Tarquin sighs and his lips unfreeze. For a moment he looks almost modest.
It pains me to say, but you've talents in the adventuring department that I do not. And this heirloom could prove valuable for both of us.
Sure, why not?
Beautiful. The Surrey too must be somewhere nearby. And whatever that object is in there, I bet it's impressive.
He looks toward the graveyard.
I do wish I could wander inside. It would be nice to look up some old friends. See if they're in good spirits.
Throw away, what do you have? Ugly flower, black shroud. Charming owl. Can't have enough of those. With some pyro, eh? That's a might shoot with work for pyro, yeah, that should be better. That mystical rune frame though. We're going to want so many of those. Like way too many of those for all for my armor and gear and all of that, and yeah, we'll worry about that come Map 3. Just cause it's way too much to go through. That wouldn't be bad. But anyway, see you around, Tarquin. High Windows Defender, go away.
Lovely day. Perfect weather for it.
So welcome to Stone Garden. Yay, Stone Garden. It's... Well, first things first, why don't I have this on?
Let's see what spirits haunt this garden. This creature is as blank as a silent monk. dark magic at work.
The masked servant does not speak. It only moans.
So we have
At first
zombie.
glance, the spirit seems much like its host. Hollow, detached. Yet, in its eyes, you see something more ominous, something not apparent before. Agony. The spirit nods, and its face grows even more tortured. It is trapped. By what or by whom, you cannot say.
Well, we could not.
The spirit's as haunted as the graveyard it roams.
2 of the red prints, -3. I wonder why. Oh, hey, you're back.
The spirit keeps glancing back. A difficult task since his shoulders are tense as iron. How can I help?
Well, let's see what we have. Here we have a lot thing with stuff that might be behind them. Well, first things first, we need to see what's behind them. Who knows what could lie behind you? There could be nothing. Ooh.
We died glorious deaths.
Trying to remember stuff.
We were picked up by spies. There was no glory and no point to it either.
These could do this, maybe.
In life, we are Earth's caretakers.
We are an inspiration to our
the
people.
skies.
The spirit is dressed in tattered ceremonial garb. Eagle feathers tangle in his beard, and bird droppings decorate his robes. He surveys the circling flock with evident satisfaction.
My faithful eagles work still. They know their duty. They need me not. See my feather fall here, prime among my flock. He won't leave my body till naught remains but bleached bone. No ordinary hunger, but a trained hunger. Watch. See him separate spleen from marrow, just so.
Lovely. Does it hurt, though?
Hurts? My dear boy, no. All I feel is pride. My featherfall knows just how to slice and just what to chew. He eats to free me. To free this...
Lovely. Item. Can you get the bird?
The eagle glowers at you balefully, with eyes like shiny little buttons. One manicured and beribboned claw shoots forth to claim the stringy offal before him. Stretching his neck forward, he peers closely at you.
Pretty eyes, eyes that see far.
The eagle's own eyes glitter with
More like
avarice.
a vulture than an eagle.
That inspiration, we're an example.
Just ever for Mary's fancy ribbons.
Master tied them on. Pretty, pretty ribbons. Match my pretty claws. Match your pretty eyes.
Peck, peck, peck. The eagle pecks free some choice lump of gristle from deep within the corpse. He swallows it whole, dark blood dripping from his beak and matting the fluffy feathers at his throat.
Master died, but Master told me what to do. All my life told me you are what you eat.
Oh, for
So
fuck's
I
sake,
do.
I don't know.
I will become the master.
How much do
Unless
I have?
you are not the new master, are you?
Shit. I could try to go through memory. 18? Let's see if 18's enough. Crush your boons to the masters remains. From you, the new master. Okay, fuck you, game.
Think me an owl? A wren? A crow? I am an eagle.
You look like a
I
vulture.
know my place in this world. So should you. Leave my...
He ostentatiously fluffs up his feathers.
We're an example.
Fuck you, game.
The eagle glowers at you.
Pretty eyes.
The eagle's own eyes glitter with avarice.
Master tied them on.
Peck, peck, peck.
Master
I
died,
will win this one
but
myself.
Master told me what to do. All my life told me you are what you eat.
Well, if I do this. Yeah, of course, if I do it, it works because I'm me. But yeah.
The new master must first partake of the old master. Only then.
Oh yeah, true. I'll just nom bite.
You chew it for what seems like forever, yet the texture does not change in your mouth. Tough yet moist, leathery yet slippery. It's disgusting.
Lovely.
Sometimes you really wonder about how you make choices in life. Sometimes, like now.
Indeed.
The eagle hops from claw to claw, peering up at you with a berserk and bird-like excitement.
See? Feel it? The power!
Sure, why not?
A hacking caw breaks free from his ebony beak. Those little button eyes seem to twinkle in the gloom.
Yes, kidney. Good for courage, good for warrior. You will fight well, now Master's blood runs within you. Featherfall is with you. Together, we go together from here.
You like one of my summoners.
Featherfall hops eagerly onto your shoulder and digs his claws in deep. He pecks your cheek in what could charitably be called an affectionate manner. Blood drips from the wound. At least he didn't go for your eyes.
At least. So hey, we can summon Condor now. Yay.
We died glorious deaths.
Depends on castle level and summoning ability.
We were picked off by spies. There was no glory and no point to it either.
Two dwarven spirits at loggerheads.
I recognize the lass. The royal guard had come to Bon Neffen, right on the sea. The poor, they were disappearing off the streets. The lass spoke out. The guard wanted her silent.
Well, here you go.
In a flash, you are both of them, brother and sister. Your feminine side is a rebel, rising up against the tyrannical queen. Your masculine side is a royalist, loyal to the monarch he loves. As the brother, you rescue your sister from the pikes of the royal guard. Together, you flee across the sea to the melting pot of Driftwood and Reaper's Coast. But in Driftwood, you visit the lizard.
Yeah, we're all curious from time to time. I don't blame him a bit. Sometimes you've got to let loose the beast.
You are the sister, and you know that something is wrong. You climb the stairs to rescue your brother, and find him fighting for his life against the dwarves who would rob him. Both of you die.
Damn it. Damn it all to hell. Just kids, both of them.
But your killers do right by their fellow dwarves, and bring you here to lay you to rest. As spirits, you fight for eternity. One convinced that the Queen is a tyrant, the other that your treason was wrong.
I want to say something trite, like, can't they just get along? But I know it's not so easy. Nothing is. Especially doing what you think is right. You see clearly then. He stood up for her. She stood up for everybody. It's the true measure of a heart. How you treat not those closest to you, but those you've never even met. His was big, but hers was bigger.
The sister smiles. She feels vindicated. Her brother still does not agree. The rebellion was a disaster. The rebellion was a mistake that cost them their lives.
So tempting, just nom, but no.
Watching the birds pick your body clean is almost soothing. At least you know you're doing some good for a creature. And it means that elf ain't getting his claws on my corpse. Not mine specifically, but he creeps from grave to sepulchre, taking what he wants. Whatever he wants.
A grim expression passes across her face as she looks out over the graveyard.
The dead don't rest easy in this garden. Not by half. He lives in the big house by the gate. I ain't about to wander up and ask for a name, mind you. The less I see of him, the happier I'll rest.
So yeah, basically,
we're an example.
Unlike most games where dwarves are buried underground and stuff, in this one, dwarves are just placed uphill for eagles to nom on.
You watch yourself. There's a voice whispering promises to the dead around here. Word is that they'll be walking about with flesh on their bones again if they send you to the Hall of Echoes.
Like what?
You're God-woken, ain't you?
Well,
You've a certain something about your aura. Don't ask me why. But someone else...
Okay. I was gonna take that code. Okay, so well, that was awesome. Do I know a mass servant? We got a Headless Statue.
What's this? I found something.
You found something.
What's the plinth of the statue bears the sculpture looks impossibly heavy. The statue rotates.
This is supposed to go like that? Oh, it's a lizard. Lizard.
Brother, help me, please!
So
Isn't it obvious? Some thoughtless fool buried me in this grave like some common human. I can't be at peace in a place like this. I have to be put to rest according to lizard tradition.
Which
the eternal fire burns in the lizard quarter
fire
of the cemetery. I beg you, cast my remains into the fire. Set my spirit free. I will never know peace otherwise.
I should let go. I could not spare it though.
Isn't helping your kin enough for you?
Fine. Let me just dig up your body.
There must be the remains of that lizard spirit.
We could nom
just
his
as he
body
said.
part too. That is the thing we could do. Oh, there's a lot going on. Over here's elf thing. Over here's where we need to go. The lizard thing. There's also stuff in there. Stuff over there. Hi, lizard.
It's hard not to feel some pride in reptilian engineering. I watched an elf spend hours trying to force his way into a lizard's chest. Eventually, he threw it into the flames. But still it sits there, indestructible. He did not leave empty-handed, unfortunately. I pity the poor salamander that he dragged back to his ghastly home.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so the thing about a lizard thing is we toss this into the fire.
You have done me a great service, friend. Now, the Hall of Echoes beckons.
It's so tempting just to press 1. But anyway, stunning oil grenade. That's a bit complicated, I don't... For fuck's sake, stop putting that on my bar. Rice-bound chest.
A cremation pyre.
Trying to move
from fire to ash, from ember to flame.
Can I open it?
The chest before you is wreathed in flame, but doesn't seem to be actually burning. The flames dance above the ancient pictograms depicting lizards and the ancient empire. You lean in to examine the images further, but are driven back by the intense heat of the flames.
Well, can I just pick the lock, by the way? This lock can't be picked. Well, that's sus. So anyway, I think we're supposed to start at Brahmos over here somewhere. There's also Mass Servant. The Surrey Crypt. Oh, where the trader went. Yeah, she's gone to her resting place. The corpse exploded. That's the end of one chapter for the start of another. I should see my library. I should walk the towers once more. Shame, but oh well. At least she found peace. We go talk to the dog. There's a lot we could do here. Over here is Riker's mansion. Trying to decide what all I want to do in this video. We could go now. I guess let's go in here. Save.
This part is gated off from the rest. Whoever's buried here must have been important.
Here rests the human hero Garrick. He served Lucian the Divine with immense skill and slew the necromancers who preyed upon the dead of Stone Garden Cemetery. The implements of his heroism shall rest at the site of his victory.
Secret on.
Here rests the elven hero Halla. He served Lucian the Divine with great vigor and defended the farmers who feed Reaper's Coast against pitiless bandits. The
secret on. Basically, by the way, we know that they have buried variables in places.
Here rests the dwarven hero Bromley.
Bromley.
She served Lucian the Divine with honor and cast out the demons that plagued the great woodlands.
And lastly,
here rests the lizard hero Vidya. She served Lucian the Divine with great dignity and vanquished the strange beasts that arose from the primordial caverns of Reaper's Coast. The implements... Suddenly, the earth churns and buckles upwards in several places. Some things are trying to rise to the surface.
Godwoken! You must fall! The God King demands it!
You must fall, so that we may rise!
Let your blood quench our roots, so we may grow.
The covenant shall be fulfilled.
By the way, who gets
Steal,
first turn?
Godwoken!
Finally, we get first turn. Okay, so Garrick's the mage. Well, do you know how this is going to go? What do we have? We have someone with way too much physical armor. Actually, no, they're level 11. That's sad. Okay, and yeah. Kill you easily.
I'll yield to none. I'm ready. Die, Godwoken.
Ow. Ah, yes, fine. What do I want you to do? Oh, you have no physical armor. Turns way over. Well, you're about to go, but yeah. Catch you and the worst idea. Not bad. I was gonna say the burning should finish him off, honestly. Yeah, he doesn't really have that much resistance to fire. So unless he just stands though, he should be fine. You, I could knock down if I really want to, but when you attack, late mode kill. Okay then, so poison's stupid. Don't use poison on undead. Not really the best for a ballistic shot. Could just use marksmanship so I can go through his health. For your health. We put you to sleep. I don't think Ricochet's gonna hit over there. Didn't think so. Oh well. Didn't think so. I totally just put you to sleep. Yeet.
These graves shall be yours now. God welcome.
Alright, you. What did you do about you? Oh, here's a pool of blood. Time summon. Power and fear. Alright. Adrenaline.
I'll yield to none.
Summon our winter totem, or we could just put that piece, why not? And then encourage you.
I'll yield
Good
to
job,
none.
everyone. First, get rid of your armor. 200. Yeah, you did.
You're not trying to escape,
Our beginning.
Also, next up too, says you. Alright, I just realized something. They've been brought back out. Problem though is they've been brought back with much better armor and health. Look at that. That's fun. That is great fun. But guess what time it is? It's bonus time. No.
Glory is mine.
Can't really even corpses float. Corpses float. Shame about it. What you got? Go fetch. Armor, don't you?
I'm ready. The warning is mine.
Done.
God King will return those he faced. No death for the loyal.
What to do about you? Can't really hop over. And sure. No, I guess you're no longer on fire, so. And that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, water. Ow. Dick. Oh, beast gets go again. Target is too far. Backstab. And what do I want to do? Gonna come back. Not much physical armor, so there'll be physical armor though. Reactive shock light. Power servant's armor. You could use armor.
Glory is mine!
Lowe's, what you got?
Glory
Mac.
is mine.
Probably as everyone suffered from that adrenaline cooldown. Let's see. It's on fire. No one requires explode in the area. And winter totem should spawn, I thought. I mean, now they're
I'm ready.
Winter totem. And then there was you. Whirlwind. Oh, so rush forward. Oh, damn, that's a lot of physical armor for a thief. What do I want to do to you, though? Physical or... Well, I guess it would have to be physical. Yeah, 70 each, but I don't think... No, you turned it physical. The only problem, though, is you didn't move. Don't let me do first. Boop.
I'm ready.
And now we have all this ice. I forget we have all of our boots equipped with nails or not, though. Oh, jeez, he has a lot of armor, though. I can put you to sleep. But I'm not really that worried about you. More worried about you. And your gobs of physical armor.
Just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
I was gonna say, wait a second. Why did you need a chicken farm? Also, source vampires in Los, you bitch. But why is Los muted? I don't know why she's immune to that. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. Beast. No, switch back to Beast. What to do about you? Teleportation. Probably. Toss you over here into the crowd. Is that yay, double. Well, Scared's gonna go nuts and I can't knock him down. Shame. That. Oh well, attack of opportunity, attack of opportunity, attack of opportunity. And then there's you. I could just slow. And it's tempting. But while we're here, whirlwind. That works. Pew.
Those were heroes. What happened to them? And what's this covenant?
Well, apparently we need to talk about
The heroes of Driftwood lie at your feet, dead for good this time.
I wonder what prize was sweet enough to make him into this.
This covenant of theirs didn't do them much good. Onwards.
Whatever this covenant is, it didn't bring them victory.
They were corrupted somehow. If it could happen to them, it could happen to us. We should be cautious.
Whoever is behind all this will have to try harder if they want to stop us.
That's all. You. Oh, it's expensive at least. Identify. Oh, thanks for the sale pile. Yay. Too much stuff for the sale pile. Yay. Bucket. I mean, it is a bucket. Let's go try them. Oh, that's the head of the Joke statue. I think we might need that. Hi, skeleton. Bye, skeleton. By the way, for example,
The headless statue looms.
where did I put that head of the Joke statue? No. Oh god. Eh. Yeah, we did it. So was this worth opening? Slightly. Beast. Beast. Give it to Beast. There's no way out of the cemetery. Oh god, it's this time though. I'm not ready. Definitely not ready. I'm totally not ready. Save. Behold.
What's this? Help! I'm down here!
This
A
fucker.
mind of this magnitude shouldn't be cursed to live like this. Can you dig me up?
No funny business.
Don't worry. There's nothing funny about me.
So we dig up this guy. And we regret doing so.
The skeleton tries to brush the dirt from his clattering bones, then frowns. The moistest bits are still stuck in his cracks and crevices.
Thanks. You're probably looking for a reward, but I haven't got much. Except...
I also want to examine Crispin. The Crispin has existential haze. Now if we could do as much harm as an awareness of the entropy of our existence. So basically, yeah, he can't really be. He's just basically immune to all damage. It's very, very annoying.
He pokes a finger against his ossified head.
I'm a bit of a philosopher, you see. Not much else to be, what with all that thinking time.
Oh, sure, show some.
Oh, but I don't just go around giving knowledge away like a common medium.
The skeleton pauses and sighs, then straightens his spine with a clatter.
A soul bond will settle it. A battle of wits.
Battle
Then the
wits.
cosmos itself will decide who can better face the truth of our own essence, me or you. A weak soul may not survive the bond, but I'm sure you'll be just fine.
So what's a soul bond?
Oh, it's easy. We link up souls and share our innermost beliefs. Think of it like an innocent little duel. The winner remains comfortable with their personal truths.
And the loser dies, right?
The loser? Well... battle is dangerous, is it not? I find it to be true anyway, even when you're battling your own mortality. The angst can prove terminal to the weak-willed.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, how fun. Just touch this bone on my ribcage here, right over where my heart would be, if, well, you know.
You reach for the rib in question, but nothing feels different. Not until you try to pull your finger away and it remains glued to the bone.
All right, mister. Deep thought. First up, our purpose in life. I say it's to accumulate knowledge. Pretty great answer, eh? Can you do better than that?
Shame this isn't like fighting.
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance.
I mean, that one's not bad, but sure, why not?
You question your response the moment it leaves your lips. Your entire body shivers anxiously as you wonder, what is this life's true meaning?
You poor, precious, pathetic thing. That's what happens when you gaze into an unseasoned soul.
I might not have the thing for
Let's see if you can do better this time. Tell me, Sammy Smarty Pants, is there such a thing as free will? I say no. The gods guide our
I don't
every
think I
move.
have the right thing, maybe.
I dare you to outsmart me now.
Maybe I should have Fane do this. There are no outside bounds on where we might go, what we might accomplish.
How could I have been so simple when the truth is so vast? Well, I won't let you outshine me again.
The skeleton hangs his head low, then yanks it upwards again.
Is there a difference between right and wrong? The truth is that there is not. Only action and consequence. Oh-ho! I got you there.
State that every culture through history has established its own code of ethics. Within this code, right and wrong are strongly defined.
You feel the bond break between your finger and the skeleton. You pull your hand quickly back to your side. The truth of your final answer momentarily calms you, but it is not enough to ease the inner pain ripping through your mind, soul, and body. The pressure builds and builds.
Such a pity.
That was great. You asshole. I'm almost tempted to reload. But anyway. So instead we're gonna let Thane go talk to him. Thane, go talk to him.
Did you ever meet a true philosopher?
He pokes a finger against his ossified...
You found one right here. Spent Are you questioning my intellect?
The skeleton pauses and sighs.
A soul bond will... But I'm sure you'll be just... Oh, how fun. Just touch...
You reach for the rib in question, but nothing feels different. Not at...
All right, mister. Deep thought. First up, our purpose in life. I say it's to accumulate knowledge. Pretty great answer.
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance.
Do your empty skulls contain brains? How deep could his thoughts possibly be?
A shattering shiver passes through the skeleton's body from toe to head, then back again.
Well, but... Let's just move on to the next question.
Yep, Thane's obvious.
Tell me, Sammy Smarty Pants, is there such thing as free will? I say no. The gods guide our every move.
But how can we converse with
I
our voice
dare you.
boxes?
Oh, gods, I can hardly bear to... All right, I need to get a hold of myself.
The skeleton hangs his head low, then yanks it upwards again.
One last query. Is there a difference between right and wrong?
But how can
the
we
truth
move?
is
We possess no
that there
muscles
is
or
not.
ligaments.
You feel the bond break between your finger and the skeleton. You...
I can't bear this existential agony. What have you...
Yep, that's why you have Thane talk to him. But by the way, mass corpse explosion. Skill work. I mean, I could learn that, but so could you. You already know this. Well, I could learn it though. Just cause. Just cause. But yeah, so that's how you do it, Crispin. You have Thane talk to him, cause the whole being undead thing has its advantages. So let's see, what else is left here in the graveyard? Well, there's that outside, which we should probably go get. Just cause we know it's out there. Right, for the Divinity, we should probably go dig it up. Probably not worth our time, but it's out here.
I've spotted something.
Well, let's go see what does it do. I'll get this XP. Also, flashing footsteps, pyrokinetic and movement. Well, it's not bad. Well, okay, it is pretty bad. I just know it's the physical armor. That is... okay, no, that is pretty shit. Indeed. That packages don't go. Whoa, it's just perpetually dark and rainy. Okay, so I guess there's the elf section to deal with. Save.
An ancestor tree. Pure grace in an undeserving world.
Okay. Yes, an ancestor
The spirit
tree.
of the tree may have much to say.
Well, they're spirits of the elves, so
The spirit ignores your presence, busy as it is resisting the pull of another, the ancestor tree, trying to take its source. All you feel is the spit.
Well, that doesn't seem good. There's also source, though. Wait, there's source, though. Go get the source. Do it. Oh, I should probably go talk to the tree, shouldn't I?
The roots of a great ancestor tree reach from deep underground to the surface above and beyond. But this tree feels tainted. You are a scion of the elves. The mother tree demands your blood. You do not have a choice. She has a plan, and you must serve her with your death. You heed your mother's wishes and take root. But then you hear a voice, a friendly whisper from beyond. The voice knows you. He understands you. He loves you.
Or
He
that
offers you your freedom
manipulation from
and
beyond.
asks but one small service in return. Grateful, you accept. In an instant, you are an elf once more, walking in the world. But your new friend begins to make demands. Small services, then larger and more often. They cause you pain. At last, he bids you guard your tree. He expects you shall have guests. You shall kill the Godwoken when they come. Then you shall be free.
Well, that's not good. We should probably be on our way.
The thought occurs. The scion replaced one bad deal with another.
Yeah, no such thing. Always self-run successor, in this case, self-run failure.
Everyone's in charge of their own fate. Sounds to me like this incent has down the drain.
To trade one's soul for immortality and then lose out on your prize? That is unfortunate, no matter the circumstances.
That story hits a little too close to home. Poor luckless fool.
Desperation leads to stupidity. Among the stupid, anyway.
Well, there you go.
I care not for elven intrigue.
Loach is just like, nah. So, kill the Godwoken, though. Yes, no? No fight? Apparently no fight. Unless this here's... Huh. But I can worry about that later. As for now, I need to walk around this fire. Then she'll get to you. There you go, we're gonna go see Brahmos.
A melee took place here.
The spirit shimmers faintly.
Red Prince, art thou truly he? Of prophecy foretold, augured in ancient melody.
Maybe.
Rav Mudom, Anan Eket, Vetu Duran. Aye, the dreamer passeth by, chased by shadow. With the dreamer thou must speak of what thou art and what thou shalt be. To the dreamer I will take thee, for I too dream. In death I dream, Red Prince. Let me guide.
Fine, into
The spirit comes closer and bids you look into its weary, wearying eyes. A sudden fatigue overwhelms you, and you fall asleep. Once more you're in the great dark, but you deftly follow your guide in utter silence. The unseen tendrils lash, but do not find you. Soon you spy it. The solitary red eye, the haven in the horror. That is where you are headed. You arrive at the desert camp, dormant beneath an eternal sunset. Brahmos the Wanderer awaits.
Your Highness, you have found me. The House of Shadows stirs, sire. Assassins had me cornered, and so I took the last desperate action left open to me. I fled bodily into the dream realm. This is my world now. To Rivellon, I can never return.
Great, so he locked himself in the dream realm. Wonderful.
Not that it matters. It is but a small sacrifice to make in return for the fulfilling of the prophecy that is the Red Prince. It is time we talk about the prophecy, sire.
Tired prophecy. What my throne? My empire.
He shakes his head.
Those are but trifles, Your Majesty. Yours, as a matter of course. But we must move beyond the self-evident. Let me ask you a question, if I may. A query that involves the very fundamentals of who we are. Who are we?
Well, one of the creators of the Stone Races, obviously.
That is what we like to believe, isn't it? The irony is that we very much used to be. When we were something different. Here is the truth, Red Prince.
Are you ready for the truth, everyone? Because here comes the truth.
We were dragons once.
Oh God, we were dragons.
All of us. All lizards are descendants of dragons.
Well, there you go.
Great red dragons.
Red dragons, red prince. He says he's about to mention the red princess, isn't he?
You anticipate me most accurately, Your Highness. The prophecy, the secret that the House of Dreams has safeguarded for countless millennia, says that when the Red Prince and the Red Princess unite, their children will be dragons, and through their union all lizards will be dragons again.
Uh-huh.
Throughout history, the House of Shadows has spilled the blood of thousands of dreamers to prevent your birth and your union. But we are on the cusp of denying them their long-sought victory.
But now why would they go about doing that?
You must go to her, Red Prince. She is waiting for you.
First Divinity, now dragons.
Had you expected anything else, Red Prince? All your life, you've awaited something greater even than yourself. With her, you will have it. She's close to you, along Reaper's coast.
Camp to the
There's
north.
a camp to the north. It's where I was headed before the House of Shadows caught up with me. She knows the House of Dreams is the ally of dragons. She's aware we've been trying to unite you against all the odds. So go to her, for she awaits you with ravenous patience.
So why would the House of Shadows try to stop the retreat?
No one knows the motives of our enemy. Why they seek to keep us shackled to the ground when we could soar and scorch. They look like lizards, but they think like demons. Though I've been battling them tooth and nail all my life, I cannot say who their leader is, if there even is such a creature, and of what race it is.
Well, ours is a lizard.
But in the end, that is of no consequence. Unite with the Red Princess, and your children will breathe the fires of a second sun that will banish all shadow forever. You ask me, sire, about a time when the Seven still strode this world, when the finger of a god would trace lazily along the land and leave in its wake a river.
The only problem, though, is the one source just to be a dragon instead of a lizard. I mean...
Who can tell what happened when the stars above this paradise darkened in the void and froze even the fire of dragons? All I know is that ever since the first lizards awoke, cold upon rock and sand, some of them dreamt, and in dreams remembered what they were.
So what can you tell me about the Red Princess?
Her name is Sadha, Princess of the House of Law. Just like you, she was raised within walls, protected against the world. But unlike you, born within the boastful House of War, her existence was kept a secret. It was I who pushed for secrecy, for as I held you both in my arms mere days after your birth, I knew the moment had come. As I knew the shadows would close in.
Oh no.
You've known each other all your lives through dreams. I watched. You've longed for one another in loneliness.
Stop spying
I
on
saw
Brahmos.
two flames
Creepy.
you were, with a long black shadow cast in as you wish.
Anyway.
A nonchalant snap of the fingers, and just like that, you're back in the land of the living.
Majesty, thou returnest from the nighttime realm, laden with the promise of prophecy. I, lost soul, know my duty is at an end. Fare thee well, All-Father. Blessed be he, Rav Mudon, Chara.
peace. So, dragons, huh? Well, that's interesting. Ooh, a lizard dagger. What should we get out to? Beast ever-growing sack of bullshit. I need to eventually sell.
The spirit gives you a tortured glance.
Blurp. Edgewood with red prints minus 30. Oh, it's not like go around to judge me now, are you?
Locked.
I think I check the coffins if I really want to. I don't really want to, though. Oh well. Ooh, a bone. Dude. Anyway. More coffins. Bucket of water. Hand water pump. Tomes and mass servants and you.
Human graves. May the dead stay forever at rest.
I've spotted something.
Oh, it's a high rush.
You recognize the dog from the town square in Driftwood. The wounds from his spiked collar are healing well.
Well, that's good.
Oh, hi! How are you? I'm good. Hey, do you smell that? It smells like the fish place, doesn't it? Like fish, only, worse. Okay, bye!
Okay, bye. Oh, so I know it's a dig spot? Dig spot? You... dig spot? Ah, there's dig spot. Oh hey, we found a rotten leg and stuff. Well, you get the rotten leg. So whose grave was that?
Here lies Margelinia Pruitt, who won many battles, at the bridge and elsewhere.
I see. By the way, we are on the other side of the bridge, chaps. Now comes decisions, cause... Okay, so there's this crypt, which has the thingy-majiggy. There's, this crypt, which is on the map. And there's over here at Riker's Rest. So there's some things to deal with in Stone Garden, which we'll deal with probably next time. And then there's the Black Pit. And that nonsense to deal with. But no, actually there's Garrett's family home to deal with first. Paradise Downs. You can't really go to Paradise Downs though. Well, you could, but it requires a lot of teleporting around. And it's actually higher level than we want to deal with right now. So anyway, as for now, we're going to leave off here. And we'll work on finishing Stone Garden next time. Whenever that is. Because we have... working on way too many projects right now. Trying to get some of the stuff caught up, but yeah, it's going to be a pain. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.